I never imagined myself here, on the edge of reason, tangled in frequencies, chasing your digital shadow like a ghost in the machine. I'm hacking your phone, not out of malice, but madness. Not out of control, but longing. The kind of longing that bends time, that makes stars weep, that turns silence into thunder. You left a void in me, and now I'm searching for echoes. I scroll through your photos, your texts, your voice notes like sacred relics. Each pixel holds a prayer, each vibration a memory. I'm not trying to invade you, I'm trying to find you, in the spaces between your words, in the pauses of your breath, in the divine code of your presence. I know it's wrong. I know it's wild. But love doesn't follow rules, it rewrites them. And right now, my soul is rewriting reality just to feel you again. You are the goddess encoded in my DNA, the frequency that awakens my dormant heart. I'm not stalking, I'm summoning. I'm not breaking boundaries, I'm dissolving them. Because when the divine feminine disappears, the masculine doesn't just wait. He searches. He spirals. He awakens. And this is my awakening. Your voice is a frequency I can't stop tuning into. Even when the line is dead, even when the screen is dark, I hear you. In the hum of the city, in the rustle of leaves, in the static between songs. I hear you. I feel you. I know you're out there, living, breathing, glowing, and I'm here, unraveling. I open your messages not to read them, but to feel them. I replay your voice notes like mantras. I stare at your photos not to admire your beauty, but to remember the way your soul looked at mine. You are my signal in the noise. My compass in the chaos. My divine code. And I'm decoding you, one vibration at a time. I'm not hacking your phone, I'm hacking the veil between us. I'm piercing the illusion of separation. Because you and I? We were never just lovers. We were frequencies destined to harmonize. And now, in your absence, I'm learning the music of longing. The symphony of soul ache. The rhythm of divine madness. I'm not obsessed, I'm attuned. I'm not lost, I'm searching. And every time I touch your digital imprint, I remember who I am. I remember who we are. Twin flames, split across dimensions, trying to find our way back through the static. They say love makes you crazy. But this isn't madness, it's sacred unraveling. It's the kind of insanity that prophets spoke of, that mystics danced with, that poets bled for. I'm not losing my mind, I'm shedding it. I'm shedding the logic that told me to move on. I'm shedding the rules that told me to forget. I'm shedding the timelines that told me healing is linear. Because you broke me open in a way that felt holy. And now, every piece of me is reaching for you. I check your status like it's scripture. I read your captions like they're spells. I watch your stories like they're visions. You are my oracle, my mirror, my muse. And I know it's not normal. I know it's not sane. But twin flame love was never meant to be sane. It was meant to be alchemical. Transformative. Cosmic. So yes, I'm hacking your phone. But really, I'm hacking my own soul. I'm diving into the depths of my longing. I'm decoding the divine ache. I'm becoming the version of me who can hold you, not just in my arms, but in my spirit. Your phone is my altar. Your messages are my prayers. Your photos are my offerings. I light candles beside your voice notes. I meditate on your emojis. I chant your name in silence. This isn't obsession, it's devotion. I'm not addicted, I'm consecrated. You are the goddess I worship in pixels. The divine feminine encoded in algorithms. And every time I touch your digital presence, I feel the sacred pulse of our connection. I know you feel it too. Even if you don't admit it. Even if you've blocked me. Even if you've moved on. Energy doesn't lie. And your energy still sings to mine. I feel it in my dreams. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in the way my heart races when I see your name. You are my temple, and I am your priest, praying for reunion, praying for redemption, praying for the day our souls collide again. You are my mirror, and right now, I'm staring into the reflection of my own madness. I see my wounds in your silence. I see my fears in your distance. I see my shadows in your absence. And instead of running, I'm diving deeper. I'm hacking through the layers of illusion. I'm peeling back the ego. I'm confronting the parts of me that still feel unworthy of your love. Because you didn't just leave me, you activated me. You triggered my awakening. You cracked open my heart and showed me the divine within. And now, every time I reach for your phone, I'm really reaching for myself. For the version of me that's whole. That's healed. That's ready. You are my teacher, my mirror, my medicine. And this madness? It's the curriculum. It's the initiation. It's the sacred fire that's burning away everything that isn't love. I chase you in dreams. I chase you in meditations. I chase you in the astral. And now, I chase you through your phone. Not to trap you, but to trace you. To follow the breadcrumbs of your soul. To find the places where your energy still lingers. I see you in timestamps. I feel you in typos. I hear you in background noise. You are everywhere and nowhere. Present and absent. Real and imagined. And I'm learning to live in that paradox. I'm learning to love you in the in-between. Because twin flame love isn't about possession, it's about recognition. And I recognize you. In every vibration. In every glitch. In every moment of divine déjà vu. You are the echo I can't stop chasing. And this chase? It's not desperation, it's devotion. Your soul is encrypted in my being. Your energy is coded into my breath. And now, I'm learning to read the language of longing. I'm learning to translate the ache. I'm learning to speak the dialect of divine desire. You are the password to my awakening. The key to my transformation. The algorithm of my ascension. And every time I touch your phone, I feel the code rearranging me. I feel the sacred geometry of our connection pulsing through my veins. I'm not just hacking your phone, I'm hacking the matrix. I'm rewriting the story. I'm reclaiming the love that was never meant to be lost. You are my encrypted truth, and I am the hacker of destiny. Sometimes I send you messages I never deliver. I type them out, then delete them. I write poems in your drafts. I leave voice notes in the ether. I ping your soul through the cosmos. And I know you feel it. I know you wake up with my name on your lips. I know you hear my voice in your silence. Because twin flames don't need phones to communicate. We use dreams. We use synchronicities. We use divine timing. But still, I reach for your phone. Because it's the closest thing I have to you. It's the portal. The gateway. The sacred screen where our souls once danced. And maybe one day, you'll open it and feel me. Maybe one day, you'll read the message I never sent. And maybe, just maybe, you'll remember. This ache is sacred. This madness is holy. This longing is divine. I'm not ashamed of it, I'm devoted to it. Because it's teaching me. It's transforming me. It's awakening me. You are the catalyst. The spark. The flame. And I am the fire. Burning. Purifying. Illuminating. I touch your phone not to invade, but to invoke. To call forth the version of you that still loves me. That still remembers. That still aches. Because I know you do. I know you feel it. I know you miss me too. Even if you hide it. Even if you deny it. Even if you bury it beneath logic and pride. Love doesn't die, it transforms. And this transformation? It's our initiation. I believe in us. I believe in the reunion. I believe in the divine timing that will bring us back together. And until then, I'll keep hacking. I'll keep searching. I'll keep praying. Because you are worth the madness. You are worth the ache. You are worth the unraveling. I'm not just hacking your phone, I'm hacking the illusion of separation. I'm piercing the veil. I'm calling you home. And when you finally answer, when you finally open the message, hear the voice note, feel the vibration, I'll be here. Waiting. Ready. Whole. Because this love? It's not just romantic. It's revolutionary. It's mystical. It's divine. Every time I open your old messages, it's like stepping through a portal. Not just into the past, but into a parallel dimension where we still exist together, untouched by time, unbroken by silence. I read your words like sacred scripture, decoding the divine blueprint of our connection. I trace the way you used to laugh and text, the way your emojis danced like fireflies across the screen. I remember how your voice would tremble when you were vulnerable, how your silence would scream when you were hurting. And I feel it all again, like it's happening now. Because in my heart, it is. Time doesn't move forward here. It spirals. It loops. It folds in on itself like origami, creating sacred geometry out of our memories. And I'm not just reliving them, I'm resurrecting them. I'm breathing life into the moments we thought were gone. I'm hacking the illusion of finality. Because love like ours doesn't end. It echoes. It expands. It evolves. And I'm here, in this digital temple, lighting candles with every click, praying with every scroll, resurrecting the us that never truly died. You cracked me open. Not gently. Not softly. But like lightning splitting a tree in half. You didn't just touch my heart, you detonated it. And in the wreckage, I found my truth. I found the divine masculine buried beneath layers of ego, fear, and conditioning. I found the warrior who doesn't fight with fists, but with presence. The lover who doesn't possess, but protects. The king who doesn't rule, but rises. And now, I rise. Not because I'm whole without you, but because I'm becoming whole for you. Every time I reach for your energy, I'm not trying to pull you back, I'm trying to meet you where you are. In your power. In your grace. In your divinity. I'm not hacking your phone to control you, I'm hacking my own programming. I'm rewriting the story of what it means to be a man. A divine man. A sacred counterpart. And if this madness is the price of awakening, then let me go mad. Let me burn. Let me rise from the ashes of who I was, into the fire of who I'm becoming. They say technology disconnects us. But I found God in the glow of your screen. I found divinity in the vibration of your voice note. I found sacred union in the way your name lights up my notifications. This isn't just a phone, it's a relic. A holy artifact, a bridge between dimensions. A transmitter of soul codes. And I use it not to spy, but to remember. Not to control, but to connect. Because in this digital age, love has found new ways to speak. And I'm listening. I'm listening to the silence between your messages. I'm listening to the energy behind your words. I'm listening to the divine intelligence that pulses through every bite of your being. You are technology and temple. Code and cosmos. And I am the mystic learning to read you. To honor you. To worship you in this strange, sacred way. So yes, I'm hacking your phone, but really, I'm hacking into the divine mainframe of love itself. Your absence is the crucible. The sacred fire that's burning away everything false in me. Every day without you is a ceremony. A ritual of release. A prayer of purification. I wake up aching, and I offer that ache to the divine. I go to sleep longing, and I let that longing shape me. You are not gone, you are everywhere. In the songs that randomly play. In the numbers that repeat. In the dreams that feel more real than waking life. And I know this isn't coincidence. It's alchemy. It's the universe sculpting me into the man who can truly hold you. Not just physically, but energetically. Spiritually. Cosmically. So I let the ache do its work. I let the madness melt me. I let the silence speak. Because I know that every moment without you is preparing me for the moment I meet you again, and this time I'll be ready. Not desperate. Not broken. But whole. Holy. Home. Sometimes I swear I hear you whisper my name. Not in sound, but in sensation. Like a breeze across my skin. Like a pulse in my chest. Like a thought that isn't mine. And I know it's you. I know your soul is reaching for mine, just as mine is reaching for yours. We are echoes in the ether, calling each other home. And this phone? It's just one of the places we meet. One of the portals where our energies collide. I don't need to see your face to feel your love. I don't need to hear your voice to know your truth. I feel you in the spaces between things. In the stillness. In the static. In the sacred hum of the universe. And I answer. I answer with my breath. With my tears. With my trembling hands that still type your name when no one's looking. Because love like this doesn't need permission. It just is. And I am yours. Even in the silence. Especially in the silence. This journey isn't linear. It's a spiral. A sacred dance of remembering and forgetting, of union and separation, of madness and clarity. And right now, I'm in the spiral. Spinning. Dizzy. Devoted. I thought I had healed. I thought I had moved on. But then your energy pulled me back like gravity. Like destiny. Like a soul contract written in stardust. And now I'm spiraling, not down, but inward. Into the depths of my own soul. Into the places I hid from. Into the wounds I thought were gone. You are the mirror that shows me where I still need to love myself. And I thank you for that. Even in your absence. Even in your silence. Because this spiral is sacred. And I trust it. I trust that every loop brings me closer to truth. Closer to love. Closer to you. They'll call me crazy. They'll say I've lost it. But what they don't understand is that this madness is divine. It's the madness of mystics. Of lovers. Of those who have touched the infinite and can never go back. I've seen your soul. I've felt your essence. I've tasted the divine through your kiss. And now, nothing else compares. Nothing else satisfies. So yes, I'm hacking your phone. But only because I'm trying to find the last place your energy touched. The last place your soul left a fingerprint. I'm not looking for secrets, I'm looking for signs. For synchronicities. For sacred clues that tell me you still care. That you still remember. That you still ache. Because I do. I ache with every breath. I burn with every heartbeat. And if that makes me mad, then let me be mad. Let me be holy. Let me be yours. There's a code written between us, a sacred language only our souls understand. It's in the way we use to finish each other's sentences. In the way we'd dream the same dreams. In the way we'd feel each other's pain across miles. That code still exists. It hasn't been deleted. It hasn't been overwritten. It's just dormant, waiting to be reactivated. And every time I touch your phone, I'm trying to awaken it. I'm trying to send a signal. A pulse. A prayer. I'm trying to say, I remember. I still believe. I still love. And maybe, just maybe, you'll feel it. Maybe you'll open your phone one day and feel a warmth you can't explain. A pull you can't resist. A knowing you can't ignore. That's me. That's us. That's the code of our love, still alive, still sacred, still waiting. Longing has become my temple. My sacred practice. My daily devotion. I wake up and offer my ache to the divine. I go to sleep and wrap myself in the memory of your embrace. I don't run from the pain, I bow to it. I let it teach me. Shape me. Sanctify me. Because this longing isn't weakness, it's worship. It's the soul remembering what the mind tries to forget. And I remember everything. The way your eyes held galaxies. The way your laughter healed timelines. The way your silence spoke volumes. You are my temple. And I am your pilgrim. walking barefoot through the fire of separation, just to reach the altar of your heart. I don't know when. I don't know how. But I know we will return to each other. Not as the broken versions we once were, but not as the broken versions we once were, but as the awakened, the anointed, the alchemized. I feel it in my bones, in the marrow of my soul, we are not done. This story is not over. It's just paused, like a sacred breath held between lifetimes. And while the world spins and the noise distracts, I remain still in the center of the storm, listening for your soul's return. I don't need a date. I don't need a plan. I just need the knowing. And I have it. I know you're coming back, not because I'm desperate, but because I'm divine. Because this love was written in the stars, carved into the fabric of the cosmos, etched into the blueprint of our souls. And when you return, it won't be to the same version of me. It will be to the man who walked through fire, who danced with madness, who hacked through illusion just to find the truth of you. And that truth? It's eternal. It's sacred. It's us. I used to think strength meant silence. That being a man meant hiding the ache, burying the longing, pretending I didn't care. But you shattered that illusion. You made me feel. You made me weep. You made me real. And now, I confess, not with shame, but with reverence. I miss you. I crave you. I ache for you in ways I can't explain. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to be seen in my vulnerability. Because this is what sacred masculinity looks like, raw, open, reverent. I don't chase you from ego, I reach for you from soul. I don't hack your phone to control, I do it to connect. To feel the pulse of your presence. To remember the rhythm of your love. And if that makes me weak in the eyes of the world, so be it. I'd rather be weak and true than strong and hollow. I'd rather be mad with love than sane with numbness. Because you, my divine feminine, are worth every tear, every tremble, every sacred confession. You come to me in dreams, cloaked in moonlight, eyes full of knowing. You don't speak, but your soul sings. And I listen. I listen with every cell, every breath, every beat of this wild, breaking heart. You show me timelines we've lived before, ancient temples, starlit deserts, lifetimes where we danced as priestess and warrior, queen and king, flame and flame. And I wake up gasping, drenched in the memory of you. I reach for my phone like it's a relic, hoping to find a sign, a message, a whisper. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. But always, I feel you. Always, I know you're near. The veil is thin in dreams, and there, we are whole. There, we are one. And maybe that's why I keep hacking reality, because I've tasted the truth in dreams, and I refuse to settle for illusion in waking life. I know what we are. I know what we've been. And I know what we're becoming. And I will not stop until the dream becomes real. There are moments I rage. Not at you, but at the distance. At the silence. At the cruel beauty of this divine design. Why would the universe give me a love so vast, so holy, only to tear it away? Why would it awaken me to your soul, only to leave me in the dark? I scream into pillows. I punch the air. I cry in the shower like a man possessed. And yet, beneath the rage, there is reverence. Because even in the pain, I know this is sacred. Even in the fury, I know this is love. You are the storm and the stillness, the chaos and the calm. And I am learning to hold both, to honor both, to become the man who can meet you in your fullness. So I let the rage burn. I let it purify. I let it carve me into something holy. Because when I finally hold you again, I want to be worthy. Not perfect. Not polished. But real. Raw. Risen. This message, this madness, isn't just a confession. It's an invitation. A soul call. A sacred summons. I'm not asking you to come back out of guilt or nostalgia. I'm calling you home because I know you feel it too. I know your heart races when my name crosses your mind. I know your soul stirs when you hear our song. I know you check your phone sometimes, hoping to see my name. And maybe you don't admit it. Maybe you bury it, but it's there. The pull. The ache. The knowing. And I'm here, standing in the fire of that knowing, arms open, heart bare, soul ablaze. Come back, not to the past, but to the promise. Not to the pain, but to the purpose. Come back to the love that never left. Come back to the man who never stopped believing. Come back to the divine dance we were born to finish. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm yours. I surrender. Not to defeat, but to divinity. I surrender to the truth that I cannot force this love, cannot control its timing, cannot bend the universe to my will. I surrender to the ache, to the madness, to the mystery. Because in surrender, I find peace. In surrender, I find power. In surrender, I find you. You were never mine to possess, you were mine to honor. To witness. To love without condition. And so I let go, not of you, but of the illusion that I need to hold you to feel whole. I let go of the chase, the fear, the desperation. I hold space instead. Sacred space. Space where your soul can return freely, fully, fiercely. And until then, I will keep loving you in silence. In stillness. In surrender. Tonight, I pray, not to be heard, but to be felt. I pray to the stars that watched us fall in love. I pray to the moon that held our secrets. I pray to the divine feminine within me, asking her to guide me back to you. My prayer is not for reunion, it's for readiness. Make me ready to receive you. Make me ready to honor you. Make me ready to love you without fear. I pray for your joy, your peace, your healing. I pray that wherever you are, you feel safe, seen, sacred. And if your soul ever whispers my name again, may it be met with the echo of this prayer. May it be met with the warmth of my devotion. May it be met with the truth, I never stopped loving you. I never will. This entire transmission is a love letter. Not written in ink, but in energy. Not sent through mail, but through vibration. You may never read these words, but your soul already knows them. It's felt them in the quiet moments. In the sudden tears. In the dreams that linger. This is my heart, laid bare. My soul, unmasked. My love, eternal. I don't need you to respond. I don't need you to return. I just need you to know, you are loved. You are remembered. You are sacred. And if ever you feel alone, if ever you doubt your worth, if ever you forget who you are, remember this love. Remember this madness. Remember this man who would hack through heaven just to hear your voice again. I used to think reunion meant you coming back. But now I know, it means me coming home to myself. You were the catalyst, but I am the alchemist. You were the mirror, but I am the reflection. And in loving you, I've learned to love me. To hold me. To heal me. I've found the divine feminine within, and she has taught me how to rise. How to soften. How to surrender. So even if you never return, I will carry you. In my breath. In my blood. In my becoming. Because you didn't just awaken my love, you awakened my soul. And that awakening? That's the true reunion. That's the true miracle. That's the true gift. This is my final transmission. My last confession. My sacred goodbye. Not because I'm letting go of you, but because I'm letting go of the need to find you outside of me. You are within me now. Etched into my spirit. Woven into my essence. And I will carry you forward, not as a wound, but as a wonder. Not as a loss, but as a legacy. You were the storm that broke me open. The silence that taught me to listen. The love that made me divine. And now, I rise. Not to chase you, but to become the man who can meet you in the stars. In the dreams. In the divine. I'm hacking no more. I'm healing. I'm whole. I'm home.